Hi there, my name's Ashley Lister, and today I'm just wanting to look at what some writers have said about writing. Show don't tell is a mantra that we see quite a lot in the writing world, and it makes sense. You don't want to be telling every detail, you want to show some things so that your reader can understand the world and can do some of the working out. But it shouldn't be an absolute. We still have to have some telling within a story, because we're storytellers, not story showers. This is from Evan Marshall, who says, "Geniuses who never get finished never get published." And I really wish that this mantra was a little bit more popular than the show don't tell one that we've just looked at, because it's absolutely true. I've met with some wonderful people who are incredibly talented writers, but they've not quite reached the end of a project, they've moved on to a different project, they're not completing anything, therefore they're not getting their work published. And it's just so frustrating that these people aren't getting their work out there, because it would be very well enjoyed by an awful lot of readers. So remember, no matter how much of a genius you are, finish the damn thing that you started. Eleanor Leonard has written 10 rules for writers, and every one of them is worth looking at. With this one, try to leave out the part that readers tend to skip. There are parts in books that we've all flicked through. Typically I'm thinking of the ones they used to force us to read when we were at school, and we would be there thinking, this is dull, this is boring, this has got no interest to me whatsoever. And if you find that there's a part that you have written where you think, well, this is a little bit turgid, in that case, edit it out of the book. Diana Athill is here saying, read it aloud to yourself, because that's the only way to be sure the rhythms of the sentences are okay. And I agree with this. We need to hear our work, because you can understand the musicality of what you've produced. Reading work aloud is so important. It's important for fiction, but I would say it's even more important if you're writing poetry. P.D. James saying, don't just plan to write, write. It's only by writing, not dreaming about it, that we develop our own style. So yeah, even if you've got half an hour carved out each day for writing, make sure that you do write during that time. Helen Dunmore says we should finish the day's writing when you still want to continue. And I think this makes sense. If you know where the story's going, if you know what you want to do with that piece of writing, when you cut off for the day, in that case it will be easier to jump back into it the following day to continue with the story. These are just some words of advice that have been put out there by creative writing experts. And if you want to learn more about creative writing, there's a link to my course below for you to check out. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I hope my course sounds like something you would enjoy.